Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Envoy with me, Bramblethorn. Let's continue through Bramblethorn Bastion.
Let's get going.
After you. We don't have all day.
I'm gonna grab this chest before we fight these guys.
Sounds about right.
Sure, why not?
Speak your mind.
I'm listening. What do you propose?
Can I get out of that, please? Alright. He went down pretty quick. I blinked and he was gone.
Speak. On your command.
What's the plan?
Spotted some bad guys.
Yes?
Watch my back!
Time for plan B.
Oh, there's more. Thought we're done after that.
Yes?
I want to know where we're going. Right.
Gotcha.
Well, it wasn't a particularly hard fight. I tried telling that to Leon.
Sounds about right. On it.
Yes?
Seriously. Or
I see more trouble.
Well,
Sure.
Malachi couldn't get to the fight, but we didn't need him there, so it all worked out.
Right.
Well, it's a straight upgrade because Leon doesn't have a helmet. So the Marauder Leather Helmet, max health plus 10, max health plus 3%, max mana plus 2%.
We don't have all day.
Are we in trouble yet?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What's happening?
We've got company. I'm taking you down.
I mean, what chance do they have?
Orders.
Oh yeah? Ow!
Speak.
Hi, Benedict. Make a decision, buddy.
On your command.
Alright,
get
finally
going.
leveled up.
On it.
Sure, why not? Gotcha.
Another upgrade for Leon, an Elven Amulet, max mana plus 10 and max mana plus 10%.
Right.
And we'll level up real quick, starting with Malachi. So 3 points into speed, it gives us 20% extra movement speed. And for skills, let's do Charge Ground 3 and Strong Criticals. Each time you use a skill, gain plus 40% critical damage for 10 seconds. This effect does not stack. And on this side, Energy Relays gain plus 10% max mana. That unlocks a few new skills. So Force Weapons. Use the weapons of all allies within 10 meters to deal plus 4 shock damage and armor strip 1. And inflict shaken 10% chance for 20 seconds. Additional damage and status chance increased times 2 for two-handed weapons. Electric Mines. Plant 6 electric mines along a drawn path that lasts for 30 seconds. When an enemy moves onto it, explodes, dealing 60 shock damage. And Mana Conduit. Each time you attack with any weapon, gain plus 0.4 mana regen for 5 seconds. Mana gain increased times 2 for two-handed weapons. Our mana's doing pretty good right now. I think we're starting to get to the point where cooldown reduction is what's holding us back. So let's go ahead and grab this. Alright, for Kayla, we get power to 20. What's opening up that one? I said 20 power, a max mana plus 20%. And then for skills, I kind of like this. With enough mana regen, this is inconsequential anyway. So weapon boost, gain plus 15% weapon damage, but attacks cost minus 1 mana. Mana cost increases times 2 for two-handed weapons. Then we grab more mana to compensate for that. Then over here, let's get another upgrade for Tree of Inferno. I am enjoying that ability quite a bit. Then we unlock Call of the Wild. Cast 3 magic missiles at enemies in a cone, each dealing 25 physical damage and summoning a Spirit Wolf on impact for 6 seconds. It's a melee unit. When summoned, taunts nearby enemies. Damage scales with summoner's skill power. It doesn't cost a summon point either. And Wild Djinn costs 2 summon points, summons a Djinn for 20 seconds. It's a ranged unit, has a Chain Lightning ability. Damage scales with summoner's skill power. And Arcane Backup. Gain plus 4% skill power for each of your currently summoned units. That's pretty cool. Let's grab this, get rid of that. Get more summons. Oh, we have another point over here too. Let's do gain plus 7% maximum mana. Alright, for Benedict. 2 points into mastery, and I'm thinking 1 point into speed. And for skills, let's go and max out Steel Skin. That's an extra 50 magic shield and 20 armor. And on this side, we'll put a point into Guardian Matrix. Then we unlock Defensive Stance. Toggle on and off. A defensive stance reflects 30% of all damage received back to the attackers and regenerates 4 magic shield per second, but applies minus 30% movement speed. Drains 2 mana per second until turned off. That's kind of rough. He doesn't have a lot of mana. Judgment. Drops a spectral sword in the target area, dealing 100 physical damage and inflicting slow for 10 seconds. Armor shatter for 10 seconds on enemies within 3 meters. And Shieldmaster. Gain plus 25% weapon damage and your attacks inflict knockdown, 10% chance while wielding a shield. I mean, that's free crowd control. Alright, Cestia. 3 points into might. It's a weapon skill plus 2 level. And on this side of things, let's go ahead and get stun criticals too. Just reduces the cooldown of the effect. So it can proc every 6.6 seconds versus every 8.3. And we could do Skill Frenzy for more deadly shots. So each time a nearby enemy dies, decrease your active cooldowns by 5%. And we'll grab Headshot. Spends all current mana, striking target enemy for 400% weapon damage, plus 3 physical damage for each mana point spent, and additional 5 physical damage for each 1% of target's missing HP. And status energy Shaken and Vulnerable. If target is shaken or vulnerable, ignores 30% of armor. Again, I assume that stacks. Then we unlock Singular Focus. Toggle on and off, a focus stance that grants plus 15% weapon damage and plus 2 max range to ranged weapons. and skills, but applies minus 90% movement speed in combat. Alright, so that synchronizes well with Steady Hand and Cover. And Piercing Shot. Fires a piercing beam in the target direction, dealing 125 physical damage plus 100% weapon damage to enemies in its path. Status Energy Shaken. Inflicts Armor Strip 20 on enemies with Shaken. With no duration, does it just last forever? And Precision. Gain plus 25% weapon damage, but apply minus 20% attack speed. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and get the upgrade to Headshot. I want this to be as strong as possible, since we're going to spend all of our mana on it anyway. So it's got to hit hard. Alright, more points into Mastery for Leon. At 10 points, critical damage plus 25%. And for our skills, let's go ahead and get the upgrade to Weak Point for an extra 1% chance for Stun and 20% chance for Vulnerable. And since he uses a lot of summons, let's get Armor Transference. Each time you use a summoning skill, gain plus 20 armor for 20 seconds. This effect can stack. So right out the gate, he'll get 40 armor. And over here, we'll get Improved Assembly. Well, let's get Improved Assembly first. So allied constructs gain plus 10% weapon damage and plus 50 magic shield. Then we unlock Drone Swarm. Summons 3 spider bots around the caster for 20 seconds. Seeks out enemies and explodes on contact, dealing 158 frost damage. Inflicting freeze for 4 seconds, armor shatter for 20 seconds on enemies within 2 meters. Status Energy Vulnerable. Inflicts freeze for 6 seconds, armor shatter for 20 seconds on enemies with vulnerable. And Charge Rod. Costs 1 summon point. Summons a Charge Rod that recharges magic shield of nearby allies. It lasts for 30 seconds or until depleted. It says for 30 seconds. Charge Rod recharges 20 magic shield per second to all allies within 3 meters. And Mechanical Synergy. On near an allied construct, gain plus 10% weapon damage. I don't think his cooldown is short enough to get multiple automatons or gun turrets out. But if we do this, it's more weapon damage, so why not? Since both the Construct Sentry and Gun Turret are offensive summons, that's a good pickup. Fine Vaso. More points into power. Max mana plus 20% at 20 points. And then for skills, we'll max out fire weapons. For a total of plus 6 burn damage, and a 25% chance to inflict burn, and 30% chance to inflict shaken for 35 seconds. And you double those, so 50 and 60, respectively, for a two-handed weapon. Then on this side, we could probably get rid of that. And then grab Channel Life instead. Channels a healing beam at the target ally, healing them for 60 HP per second for 5 seconds. The caster is immobile for the duration. The healing exceeds a target's max HP, it regenerates magic shield equal to 50% of excess healing value. And we unlock Healing Crystal, costs 1 summon point. Summons a crystal for 60 seconds. Transfers its HP to allies within 6 meters, healing them for 18 HP per second until depleted, and granting plus 10% elemental resistance. The healing exceeds target's max HP, it regenerates magic shield equal to 50% of excess healing value. HP scales with skill power. And Mana Virus. Injects up to 3 enemies in a cone with 10 stacks of Mana Virus that slowly develops, adding 1 stack, unless it's plural, 1 stack per second and increasing damage over time. When the virus reaches 20 stacks, the targets explode, dealing 100 non-resistible damage, and inflicting silence for 10 seconds on enemies within 3 meters. And Self-Preservation. Each time you cast a skill, gain plus 5 HP regen and plus 2 mana regen for 5 seconds. I kind of like that. Don't think we need this. I guess we have nothing else to take there. Alright, more mana shield. Alright, we're all set.
Let's get going.
We don't have all day. Repositioning.
Whoops. Ran right into the trap.
Yes.
What's the plan?
Loaded and ready. Sure. Why not?
It does seem like the only fights that'll be challenging going forward are the ones with reinforcements, since you can't always anticipate where they'll come from.
Sure.
Oh, Marauder Silk Shoes. Oh, an upgrade for somebody. Alright, elemental resistance plus 2%, weapon damage plus 5%, dodge chance plus 3%, max health plus 12, max health plus 4%, max mana plus 2.5%. Alright, good job, Malachi. Really thought Kayla was going to take it there that time. Alright, over to Iron Bog Bastion. There's something thrilling about walking down the same paths the ancients did way back in the day. They didn't allow outsiders in, and we invited ourselves. We read that last time. The Great Expanse. I think it's okay. I'll bring Vasa this time. I don't think we need a medic, but we've got her, so we'll take her for a spin.
Sounds interesting.
Gotcha.
On it.
I'm with you.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Time for plan B?
What do you propose?
I'm here.
Let's get it done. Everyone, please follow.
We don't have all day. Roger.
Slow him down. Good job, team. Let's go back this way first.
Yes? Take that!
Oh, enemy reinforcements. So we if we're not paying attention.
Moving.
Finish that guy off. He's taking a little damage.
What's the plan?
Probably be okay. Behind cover though.
Oh yeah.
Out of my way.
Let's get her a little closer. More freeze effects. Go and give him some more damage. We're getting flanked. Gonna use Prism Rain over here.
Speak.
Oh man, there's more. Okay. This doesn't stop, does it?
Yes.
Right away. What do you propose?
There they are.
Yeah, nothing to it. An Imperial Wand.
Let's look around.
That's some much needed research, or at least wanted. Probably don't need it.
Everyone, please follow.
Oh, is that it? No, we have another path we haven't gone down.
We don't have all day.
Sure.
As for the wand, though, I'm thinking... Ooh, skill power is probably worth it. We have the wand, which is more damage. 12% chance to inflict exhausted, skill power plus 8%, mana drain plus 2, resistance penetration plus 6%. Yeah, we'll swap to that. And give her this ancient buckler because why not? So block chance plus 25%, max health minus 1%, magic shield plus 8%, reflect weapon plus 10%, reflect skill plus 10%, immune to critical hits.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Reinforcements will be coming behind us.
Plan B?
Yes.
Oh, I have Shield Bash. A dash at the target location, pushing away all enemies in your path and inflicting knockdown for 4 seconds. Gain 30% armor and 100 magic shield for 10 seconds.
What's the plan?
Oh yeah?
On duty.
On your command.
Yeah, he'll be fine by himself.
In position. Understood. Orders. Another one!
He's gonna get this gun turret up over here.
Seriously? More?
Speak.
Let's get going.
Well, that might be an upgrade for Vaso. The buckler we just gave her. Health regen plus 0.6 per second, weapon damage plus 5%, tenacity plus 10%, block chance plus 20%, movement speed minus 2%, reflect weapon plus 20%. It is not an upgrade. So, no thank you.
I'm right here.
Gotcha.
Alright, I do believe that is it for this dungeon as well. Why do you keep stopping?
Yes, dear.
Listening.
You need my advice?
Alright, well I'm going to call it here, and next time we will head towards the Silverite Mines to free the human slaves, if that is in case, or indeed the case. Remember, it was the Empire that told us that, and they could be lying. Just to have us attack the League. We'll find out when we get there. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.